Telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I'm not gonna lie, it is like cranberries and reds and everything that has to do with fall, but I just had to get this out of my system, okay? Okay. Because, not gonna talk about it, but it is that time of the month. You know what time it is. It's that time. Anyway, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I just wanted to get this out of my system because this is not using any of the shadows that I got at the drugstore, those loose pigments that I got, but a tutorial on those will be coming very soon. So, I was just watching one of Jaclyn Hill's old videos last night, her like cranberry smoky eye, and it just gave me so many feels. I don't know why, but like she has like really blue eyes, so I have really blue eyes, and in that video I was like, oh my good god, her eyes look so freaking gorgeous. In her intro I was like, I didn't know whether or not it was the dark blue shirt she was wearing or if it was the eye look, but I just went ahead and did it anyways because I was like, if I do that, then my eyes are gonna look like hers, right? But I had so much fun doing this. It literally turned out so great. It turned out perfect. So I'm obsessed with it. Even though it is not fall, I will probably be wearing this all the time because it's just so gorgeous. But I will be filming a makeup collection beauty corner space tour thing, just like how I store my makeup and all that jazz, because as you can see, my beauty box and my acrylic lipstick holder came in the mail. So yes, I will be filming those very soon, along with a tutorial on the looks or the loose pigments that I got at the drugstore. If you guys want to see a certain look with those loose pigments, find me some inspiration and tweet me some pictures and stuff. My Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, they're all always down in my description box. If you ever want to, I don't know, if you ever want to like be my friend. Yes, so if you guys want to see a certain look with those blues and that green and those just yummy colors for spring, tweet me some pictures and some inspiration, because I kind of know what I want to do with the blue one, but those greens, I have absolutely no idea what I want to do with those yet. So you guys can help me decide. Screenshot me some pictures, find me some inspiration, and tweet me some pictures. Yeah, so I think that is all I have to say. Oh, and I just want to thank you guys so much. So many people responded to me to where I can buy MYRNE, so that I know that people said they sell it at Kroger. Apparently the CVS on Wards Road has MYRNE. The CVS in Forest does not. So I'm going to go check that out. Thank you guys so much for letting me know all the places that MYRNE is sold, because if you've tried MYRNE, you know they are good. I want to pick up that setting spray, that Make It Last setting spray. Oh, it looks so bomb, but haven't been able to find it anywhere, so that's why I do not own it. But yes, I think that is all I have to tell you guys. My beauty mirror, my lights are off because I couldn't figure out how to get my face to quit like unfocusing. Like the lights were on, so it kept focusing back there, and I was like a blur blob sitting blur. I was just like a big old blur in the middle of the frame, and it was focusing to everything behind me. So this is what we're working with until the time being, until I can figure out how to not get that to happen. I was like going through all my settings, changing stuff, and it still was not working. So I'm actually shooting on a different mode than I normally do right now. So we'll see how it goes. But yes, I think that is all I have to say to you guys. I love you so incredibly much. Please like this video, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see all of you in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.
Hello everybody. Okay, so first we are going to prime our eyes
I'm using the Maybelline Camouflage Concealer in Light, and I'm just going to be putting that on my eyelids with my fingers and setting that with my Anastasia Banana Powder. I am using my Morphe M438 brush to do that. If you see me singing, I'm listening to some new music. I made a new playlist, and it's kind of speaking to me, so yeah, just don't mind me. So I'm going to be obviously going in with my Morphe 350 palette. What else is new? I'm going to be taking that color you saw me pointing to, and I'm going to be blending that in my crease back and forth in windshield wiper motions like always, and then in circular motions blending up towards my eyebrow using my Morphe M441 brush. What else is new, right? So then I'm taking that color you see me pointing to, and I'm literally going to do the exact same thing. Back and forth, windshield wiper motions from inner corner to outer corner, and then I will go in circular motions to blend up towards the brow bone. The reason I'm really focusing going like I'm like cupping kind of like my eyeball, if you want to think of it like that, because I want these shadows to halo the color I'm going to be putting on my lid. So taking those colors you saw me pointing to, and I'm literally going to do the exact same thing with all of those colors. Back and forth, windshield wiper motions from inner corner to outer corner, and then circular motions and blend upward. And now I'm going to take that color you see me pointing to. It's like a cranberry chocolatey, it's just gorgeous. And I'm taking that on my Morphe M433 brush. It's just a little bit denser, a little bit flatter. It's really good for packing color in the outer corner. So I'm just going to be packing that on my outer corners and then taking that into my crease. Then taking my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just going to blend all of that out. No additional product on my brush. And then I just figured it needed to be a little bit more deep, so I just went back in with that same color on that same brush and just deepened it a little bit. Now I'm going to take the star of the show, this beautiful orange red copper shade, on my Morphe, what is this? No, JK, on my MAC 242 brush. And I cannot remember if I sprayed this with Fix Plus. When I was watching my footage, I didn't see myself do it, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I didn't. So yeah, I didn't spritz it with Fix Plus. This is just its natural color by itself. Yeah, I'm just going to be putting that all over my lid. And those shadows that we have in our crease are really going to halo that and make it round, because we're not going to be doing a cat eye. We're going to be doing more of a smoky eye. So that is why I took all the steps that I did. Now I'm just going to go back in with that color, that brush, and just blend it out some more. So taking any makeup remover wipe you have, we're just going to clean up underneath our eyes if we had any fallout. Then I'm going to be taking L'Oreal Voluminous and Carbon Black, and I'm just going to cut my lashes just a teeny bit because we are going to be going in with falsies. And the falsies I'm using are the Ardell Faux Mink in the 811, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they're the 811. They're the ones that flare out at the end. What's new? Those are my fave. So yeah, I just showed you a little shot of me putting this one on because I normally can't get myself in the frame, but I did pretty good with this. So yeah, I'm just going to be popping them bad boys on. These are seriously the most gorgeous lashes that I have ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't have a lot of like high-end lashes. These are, like, I just have the drugstore ones. I haven't committed to buying a expensive pair yet. But out of the drugstore lashes that I have, these are definitely the most beautiful things of life. So yeah. Just going to pop those bad boys on real quick, and then we are going to be moving on to primer. And I'm going to be using the NYX Photo Loving Primer just to fill in some of my pores. And I don't know if this method really worked. I didn't really see a difference in my pores because I put the luminous primer on top of it. So I don't really know if that helped. Comment me down below if you've guys done that. But yeah, I'm just going to be taking my L'Oreal Infallible in shades 202, 205, mixing them together to make my perfect shade. Excuse me while I have a little dance. And this was the first time using my Wet n Wild Flap Top Kabuki brush to blend in foundation. And I know it was a voiceover, so I didn't really get to like give you my first impression or talk about it. But guys, this brush is my new obsession. Like, I used to apply my foundation with my Morphe. Well, I use the Wet n Wild one. Not the Wet n Wild. God, Lacie, get it together. The e.l.f. one that was just like the Morphe M438. I'm pretty sure. Oh no. the buffing brush, whatever that was. But that brush was amazing. New favorite way to do concealer. I mean, foundation. Anyways, moving on to concealer. I'm using my Maybelline Master Conceal and Light again, so I'm just applying that to my under eyes, to my nose, to my chin, all that good stuff, and then I'm just going to blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. Like always, nothing has changed in that department. I'm telling you guys, if you guys have never tried to blend out your concealer with a damp beauty sponge or like apply your foundation that way, you need to. It is seriously the best way to blend out your concealer. If you have oily skin, if you have dry skin, to put on foundation, it doesn't matter. It shears it out if you wanted to. You can make it full coverage with it if you wanted to. It's just so hydrating. It's absolutely amazing. So now I'm going to take my Anastasia banana powder again on my Morphe M438 brush, and I'm just going to set basically everywhere that I put the concealer. So I'm going to apply it to my under eyes, to my chin, to my nose, and I'll take some up on my forehead. And the reason I like to use my Anastasia banana powder is because the yellow undertone in it, not only is it going to set, but it's going to brighten. Yellow is great for brightening your under eyes, opposed to white. So after I do that, I am going to be going in and I'm going to do my brows. I have a brow tutorial, so I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to skip right past it. Boom, we're done. I'll link my brow tutorial down below so you guys can check that out if you want. So on any pencil brush you have, this isn't really a pencil brush. This is my Morphe M321 brush. I'm just going to take any of those colors that I put in my crease and I'm just going to dust that all under on my lower lash line, because I'm going to take that like rich chocolatey red brown color that we put on the outer portion of our eye, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe M432 brush, and I'm just going to tightline with that. Not tightline, but I'm just going to push that really, really close to my lash line. So those colors that we laid down initially are just going to help blend it out a lot better when we go to do that. So I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M321 brush with no additional product on it, and I'm just going to buff all of that out. So after I do that, I am going to take, and I'm really trying to connect the color on my upper lid to my bottom lid, so it really has that nice like cat eye look. So then I'm just going to apply some eyeliner to my inner waterline. I'm just going to tightline with it. I'm going to do my bottom waterline and I'm going to do my top waterline. I know this is so gross to watch, but yeah, we got to do it because I really want this to be really smoky and dark. And then after I apply that liner to my waterline, I'm going to take my Morphe M321 brush again, and I'm just going to basically buff that black liner out into the colors that we have already on the lower lash line, just to buff it out and just make sure that that liner isn't so harsh. So now I'm going to take that color you see me pointing to in my NYX contour palette, and I am just going to apply that to my brow bone. I didn't use any Fix Plus with this either, so this is just the regular color because I didn't want it to be too intense. And I'm also going to apply that to my tear ducts, because I just think it is so beautiful and white and pearly, and I didn't want to use anything gold because I just felt like it would clash with the color that we have on our eyes. So now I'm going to take that brush that I normally used to highlight with, and we're going to contour with it. This was new for me as well, using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in bronzer. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I actually liked it. Like, it was nice. Like, it did a good job because it's so dense, and it's kind of round, it's kind of flat. It just got right up in there, and it just chiseled out them cheekbones. So yeah, I was super, super impressed. As you're gonna see me, I'm like, yeah, no, it was really good. I was actually really, really impressed with it. So I'm gonna be applying that to my cheekbones. Oh, and this is in the shade Bronzer, if I didn't say that already. But yeah, so I'm just applying that to my cheekbones, just contouring with it. I'm not going to be bronzing with that specific color today. And then I will apply some to my forehead, like my temple area, just to contour the forehead, just to balance out that contour, because we will go back in and bronze over all of that in just a minute. So after I do that, I'm going to take a quick little dance break, but after I do that, I will be bronzing my face, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques brush, the Bold Metals collection, and the Brush 100, and my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer, and Ticket to Brazil, which is like becoming one of my favorite bronzers of life. So we're just going to basically bronze the whole outer portion of our face, take it down on the neck a little bit to have a little bit more of a dance party. And then I'm going to be going in with my blush. And I'm pretty sure this is, I know it's the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. JK, we are going to set our eyebrows. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I need to calm down. Just using the same eyebrow gel that I always use. Anyways, now move on to blush. This is the shade Apricot in the Middle. I'm almost positive it's the shade Apricot in the Middle. I will have it linked down below for you guys, so don't worry. And I'm just using the same brush that I always use. And the way I like to do my blush is I like to blend it in with my contour. Like, not so much on the apples of my cheeks, but kind of blend it back towards my ears and blend it in with my contour, if that makes sense. Then I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black and just apply that to my bottom lashes, because this is like my absolute favorite, absolute everything mascara from the drugstore. I don't think I'll ever find another mascara from the drugstore that I like as much as this one. It's amazing. Going in with my Champagne Pop. As you can see, I'm super excited because I am using my new Morphe M501, and it is an amazing highlight brush. You guys need to check it out if you haven't done so already. But then after I apply that Champagne Pop basically to my entire face to do me up, cheekbones, chin, Cupid's bow, nose. Oh, and I wanted to explain something. The reason I'm taking my highlight over top of my eyebrows is because highlighting over top of your eyebrows and underneath them, it's going to make them appear a lot more arched than they actually are. So that's a trick for you guys if you don't have an arch to your eyebrow. Just highlight, girl. Highlight, and fake it until you make it. Then I am going to be applying my Maybelline lipstick in Hot Sand. This is basically just the perfect everyday nude. It's absolutely gorgeous. I die for this color. I have like 3 on backup because I'm almost out of my first one. That's how committed I am. Then we're just going to spray ourselves with a little bit of Fix Plus. Fan yourself off until you look nice and dewy. And that completes this look, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.